Hello and welcome to a new game that I'm starting today, playing as Count Hoten of Kranj here in the 867 start. I am playing with all the DLC, no mods, and default settings, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it here. This fellow is belonging to the Carantanian culture, which I'm not actually too familiar with. They are actually Slavic heritage and speak the Serbo-Croatian language, so we're more closely related to these dudes down here than to our liege and whatnot, being Bavarian or Franconian or whatever they are. So we have mountaineer ruralism. We can recruit mountain commanders, so we're going to make use of that almost certainly. Given that we have mountains in the area, I'm sure that this is completely appropriate, and we have access to these unique Sprojnosh units. So that's cool. We'll definitely make use of that. Martial admiration is the only other thing here. So a fairly bare bones culture, all things considered. We do start with Gavelkind and plenary assemblies already, though, so I will take that. That's pretty nice. I'm actually the culture head. Cool. Pretty small culture, actually. So we don't have quilted armor, so we can't get armored footmen, but I think that we have access to our unique one anyway. We have bowmen and light horsemen to begin with. Yeah, so we don't really need quilted armor that badly. We can just get these guys. The extra building slot, or maybe siege weapons. Yeah, I'll get started on siege weapons, because if I don't, I might regret that at some point. My character here is, I believe, just a randomized character. He is compassionate, gregarious, and humble. 2-star stewardship education, and we've apparently had a son with our wife who is just also a random character. She's got pretty good stats, though. Good stewardship for us, so we'll take that. We're holding on to these 2 counties at the start, which is its own duchy, but our liege is the eldest son of our top liege, the King of East Francia. So we can't actually make our duchy title until he inherits his father's kingdom title, or one of his father's kingdom titles. So I believe we'll be in the Kingdom of Bavaria whenever this guy dies, but we'll just kind of see how it goes here. Probably going to take it kind of easy, kind of slow in this game, and just kind of see how the game unfolds. I am quite near the Kingdom of Austria, or the Archduchy, I believe it's called, of Austria. So in the event that the Holy Roman Empire is founded, maybe we could work towards that as a goal. It's kind of difficult to get done. But that would be kind of interesting to see. Unite the Slavs, unite the West Slavs. These are kind of these unique decisions that we have here. Probably not going to be doing those. That's quite a bit of work. So let's see what we have here. We have a Hunter's Lodge, and then we have actually a simple pastures. So not too bad, and both of these are our culture, so that's perfect. I'm going to start by... Oh, my marshal. Actually really good steward. There we go. 17, that's not a bad start. And then we have this dude who's actually a decent spy master. Our bishop is our culture. Never too happy to see a sadistic, paranoid bishop. He's going to be hard to sway. 58%. I think I'll probably just go for it anyways. Yeah. So we're not going to be able to make much use of this extra domain limit by going down here, but, you know, all things considered, I do still think that it's probably the best thing to go for. We could do avaricious just for something different, but just for the sake of not really resetting my perks. Do I actually need the stewardship, or do I just go for the extra income? You know what, let's just go for this. I don't think I'm going to be expanding much in the immediate future here. We're just going to see basically what happens. All of our neighbors are kind of equal to or greater in power than us, so, you know, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see what happens here. Yeah, Crown Authority... I'll probably raise that up, but I'm not going to do it just right now. Yaroslav, our son here, we'll work on raising him. So I am going to recruit a mountain specialist. This usually is a good marshal. He's got 20, and he's a really good knight, so definitely can be happy about that. So we mostly just need a chancellor here. And I'm going to see who's in my court and unmarried here. So it looks like we have this young lady. And another one. And another one. And another one. Okay, so quite a few options here. We'll have to actually see if they can grab us anyone decent, though. 16, Swabian. He's a little bit on the older side. But he should be fine. Yeah. I usually like to get a female spy master, so I'd rather marry off one of my better knights or someone like that to see if we can get someone decent. So, ooh, 26, that's really good. Do we trust her? Yeah, she doesn't look that bad. Okay, let's go with her. I'm probably going to delete these horsemen pretty quick here. I'm not sure if I should do it just yet. I don't want to get attacked. You got no claims on me. You got no claims on me. Hopefully no one in the area really is going to be looking to attack us. Yeah, I think we should be okay. Okay, let's just get rid of it. It'll save us a little bit of income, and then eventually I'm just going to build our unique unit instead. I'll keep our little bowman here for now, though. Hopefully I don't end up regretting that. Court physician, yeah, let's just recruit someone in here. And maybe wet nurse as well. Any of you good at it? Not really. So let's get someone there. We're swaying him already. Is there anything else I need to do? I think we're good to go here. Gonna unpause and get started. Okay, so there's our spy master and our chancellor. We'll get them in there. Oh, that quickly. Ill. Less than a week into the game. Okay, wet nurse. Probably gonna go into debt here hiring, but what can you do? She's good at it, so we'll go with her. And then we'll pass on this. So we got the event twice. It's very peculiar. Shouldn't take us too long to get out of debt here, I would hope. We can always just get some of these women married in our court here. Otherwise they'll leave. Wet nurse can raise your kid. Just get married to this lunatic. And then, is there anyone else that we kind of need? We could go and look for prowess, look for some knights. 16, it's actually pretty good. This guy, Croatian. Let's get some people of a little bit more relevant cultures to us, nearby cultures. But anyone who's a good knight, we'd certainly welcome in. Give them something to do. Yeah, no, we already got you married. So, just our court physician. A lot of single ladies, so we can get quite a few characters in our court here. Was that guy our culture? Carantanian. Okay, let's go for him, even if he's worse. There we go. I think that our knights are actually pretty good now. 17, 14, 11, 10. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad for the start of the game anyways. So nothing going on here. We're just going to sway our bishop up and then maybe seduce our wife if we want more kids. Oh, she's already got another one on the way. Very cool. Yeah, like I said, probably going to take it easy this game. Not looking to expand too rapidly. Just going to see what unfolds before us here. And then just as a kind of like maybe goal, try to form that Archduchy of Austria just because we're in the area. You can only do it if your liege is the Holy Roman Emperor. So if you're in a kingdom inside the empire, or if you're in a duchy or whatever like this inside the empire, then you still can't even do it. So sometimes you can just not really do much about it. And then beyond that, we actually need the empire to get formed, which I find that since whatever patch they kind of made it more likely for the AI to do that, they do it fairly often in the 867 start. But it is kind of out of our hands a little bit here. I guess we do have some kind of hostile faiths in the area a little bit here. They're not super close to us, though. I think everyone that we're actually bordering here is Christian. Yeah. Oh, we actually got a sway off. Do we go for it again? 48%. Yeah, let's let that happen, I guess. So we've had a daughter, young Bellica, here. Very cool. I like my wife, actually. Decent traits. Anytime you can get a random wife with some decent stewardship, there's reason to be happy there. So he looks like the type of guy that might get excommunicated at some point, and then maybe we could get a claim off the Pope just to expand our land a little bit here. Very, very strange duchy. I guess there is a lot of smaller duchies kind of in the area here. Istria is also just one. So we got 4 here, 4 here. What is going on here? And then Friuli's actually got 3. So this is right kind of next to us. So let's go ahead and isolate and seclude. Uh-oh. Well, if our court physician doesn't die from this, she's probably going to get quite a bit of experience. She's really good, actually, at being a physician, so I'm happy with her. I'm probably just going to be saving up my gold as much as I can at this point for my duchy title. Whenever my liege eventually does become king, we'll be able to make it. It's not good. The choice is up to her. No, let's just go for this. Okay. No. My wife died. I think it said that my daughter actually caught it too, but then she recovered. Tragic. We could potentially get remarried to someone maybe that could give us an alliance in the area. I'll have a look once this is actually just gone. Very sad. Okay, so I think we're safe now. What happened here? Did you get deposed or did you get murdered? So King Lothair has died under mysterious circumstances, and his brother Louis the Younger has inherited everything here. All of his children are bastards. So there's a potential Holy Roman Emperor. Who can we marry? Bertha Robertine. Probably a little bit further away. Welfin. We could try someone with a trait, but we do already have a son. I think I'd rather just go for someone who's not lowborn here. Gain in prestige. How old am I? 23, okay. So she's a little bit older, this 27-year-old. Welf is like a pretty major family name. She has some claims. These are mostly in France, though. Zurich, yeah, still a little bit far away. Who are you? Okay, so this is like the half-sibling of a lot of these, like Count Ude of Anjou, these guys, Conrad. Do I just go with her? What happened to you? Your husband was slain in battle. Sure. Bavarian. It's a relevant culture, and a relevant family. Oh yeah, we're gregarious, so we're taking stress when we fail to sway this guy, unfortunately. I still think I'll go for it. I would like to get one more sway off. Another one of those fails, and we're going to get a stress break. We might be able to get something decent out of it, though. I think that I can host the funeral, right? My wife? Might not be the worst thing. There we go. I'm just going to wait for the next sway to go off before I do that. Tends to drop a lot of stress. Oh, actually, it's going to be quite expensive for us at this point. Forgot to unseclude here. Yeah, let's just see how it goes. Oh, we got it. Okay. No extra stress. Perfect. So she's lustful. If she's not our lover, she might be someone else's lover. Probably going to spend some time developing our land on this character. So did I learn language? Do I speak his language? No, I don't. High German, 29%. That's really bad. 17 years. Oh my goodness. Is it easier if I learn language from her? 29%. Okay, well, let's just go for it, I guess. Lays with me, grows closer to forming an intimate relationship. I think that we should just do that. If we get another one of those events, we might just become lovers without even seducing her. Okay, so let's host a funeral. While our wife is pregnant, we'll honor our ex-wife. We can drop some stress, though, and you get a lot of piety and legitimacy from this. How are we doing here? No expectations whatsoever. That's what I like to see. Jeez. Closer to forming a friendship. Okay, wow. 180. Humble and compassionate. That is horrible. Alright. I'll just keep going for the piety, I think. %. No way. Alright. That's pretty nice, actually. Yeah, no, what happened here? Frail. It's terrible. So do we start getting money off the Pope at this point? Probably. Why not? Got a lot of piety to spend here. What's going on here? Holy War for the chiefdom of whatever. Okay. And then what's this? Holy War for the county of Doodleby. Okay, so our liege and our top liege are both at wars. We shouldn't be affected by this, I don't think. So what do we got here? I'm not a big fan of the Hunters' Lodges. Hill farms, probably, and a defensive building, eventually, would be the best thing here. Might as well just get started on this. Once you've got these two, you might as well start developing. And then I'm assuming this is hills as well. Yes, also hills. So do we just get both of them already? Hill farms? Yeah, let's go for it. Got the money to spend. The income's already not bad for having such a small start. So completely empty here. We got a lot of development that we can do eventually, once we get the ability to. How is he doing? Okay, he's infirm, but he got the caring friend benefit. Please don't tell me that's near me. Uh-oh. I don't want to see this again. Yeah, okay, so he won that war, our liege. Our top liege, I guess. And then this guy's still going for it. Looks like he's going to be okay, though. Looks like he's going to get it. Might keep an eye on our neighbors just to see if the Pope is willing to give us claims eventually. They're both cynical, actually, these two guys here. Probably to be the easiest spots for us to expand into, but I'm not going to force the issue if it's not looking good. I'll just try to keep an eye on them. So we can create it now. That means he's king. That means his father died? Yep. Cool. So what happened? Died of old age. His sons have split the land, so this guy just got this duchy, King of East Francia, King of Bavaria. So we kind of already know about these. Very, very common that these kingdoms just get split like that, as there is 3 brothers. So this is going to be our immediate priority here, just creating our duchy title. I am once again going to be doing this thing where I don't switch ever. I mostly just do that to give some variety in the characters that I'm playing and have them kind of develop a personality naturally, as opposed to just playing with the best traits each time. It's something that I've just started doing recently. I want to say to challenge myself more, but it's not even that much of a challenge. It just gives more, I guess, diversity in the game. So we're up to 2.9 gold per month here now, which is pretty good for this stage in the game. I'm not used to these guys being polite when they ask me to do this. Fortune smiles upon you. It's the only candidate I have available. Yeah, I'll take the job, of course. Usually they're even more rude than that when they offer you the job. Good to see, though. So we're just going to be in the process of saving up for our duchy title now, and all these guys have their duchy titles already? They can't have had them before. Oh, maybe it's because he had them, and he gave them away. Actually, I'm not sure. Regardless, feels bad being the only count in the area, so we definitely have to get our duchy right away. Ooh, this is very close to us, actually. Iconoclast. That is the younger prince of these 2 kings. The younger brother of these 2 kings. So, I'm not super familiar with this, actually. Aniconism, Communion, the Pentarchy. What's different about them? Believing that the use of any of spiritual symbols violates the 2nd commandment, to not make any graven images, the iconoclasts seek to destroy existing religious iconography and reject the creation of new ones. Isn't this iconography? I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. It'll be interesting to see where it spreads, though, given that it's quite close to us. I'm assuming neither of our, our liege is not going to switch. But sometimes they do, actually. He is a zealous Catholic. I think that's probably just going to get stomped out if neither of the older brothers here switch. Guess we'll raise our daughter here as well, instead of letting her stepmom do it. Apparently a lot of these married couples in our court have had some kids, so that's good. Our court physician's husband has passed away. Whose kid are you? Okay. My wet nurse, there you go. Hopefully you don't die. Maybe some of them will become useful at some point. Get her remarried to one of these guys in our court. Knight? Yeah, this guy's lustful. He'll go for it. Anyways, I'm going to be continuing this on in the next part. Going to try to create my duchy title and then see what's what after that. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe and leave me a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one.